Okay, so welcome to all of you. Today we revise the chapter 3 of the vector calculus, that is the surface integral. Okay, the surface integral is used to compute the area. Okay, so where we are using the surface integral to find the area of the surface or whatever this. Okay, a parametric surface r bar of ub. Okay, f of ub I bar, g of ub j bar plus h of k bar is smooth. This is a very important definition. Is the smooth if r u bar and r v bar are continuous. That means the first order partial derivatives are continuous, and this cross product is not a zero vector. Is not a zero vector on the interior of the parameter domain, where this r u bar means what? The partial derivative of r bar with respect to u, and r bar of v means what? The partial derivative of r bar with respect to v. Okay, so these are these three formulas are very important. Okay, the area of the smooth surface r bar of u, this is the parametric equation of the surface. Okay, where a range of u is what? A closed interval ab, range of v is what? Closed interval cd is double integral of r modulus of, you have to take the modulus of this vector dA. Okay, so here a to b, c to d, so this. Okay, you can change if you this order is very important to me, because the c d are the limits of v, so therefore dv. Okay, if you want here du, so you have to interchange the limits then. Okay, you may write this is what? C to d, a to b, r bar of this r bar of u, r bar of v, dv, du dv, you can write here. Okay, now the area of the surface f of x y z, this is the implicit function f of x y z over a closed and bounded plane region R. Then the surface area is, okay, the surface area is double integral over R. This is the gradient f upon, this is del dot, actually this is what, okay, no problem, okay, this is del f, del f dot. Okay, so we correct this formula. Dot n bar. So gradient of a, not a f bar, this should be the f. Okay, because what? The gradient of a scalar point function. Now this is your scalar point function. You can find the gradient of the scalar point function. So it should not be the f bar. Okay, so now this gradient of the scalar point function is the vector quantity. So therefore we are taking here dot. Okay, so this is very important formula for this one. For a graph z is equal to f of x y, over region R is the xy plane. So you may write here what? X is equal to f of yz. Okay, in yz plane then. So or this is what? X is equal to, okay. So now you can write here y also equal to, y is equal to f of xz. So in xz plane then. Okay, so the surface area is what? 1 fx square plus fy square. Okay, x and y are this. If it is in terms of y and z, then you have to write y and z here. Okay, so dy dz then. Okay, if it is in x and z, then x and z here, dx dz then. Okay, so take the care of this one. When we can choose the continuous field of unit vectors n bar on a smooth surface S, then we say that S is orientable. That means if you can find a unit vector, unit vector for that smooth curve, then that is called orientable. Orientable. So that S is called orientable surface. Okay. So now that these cylinder, sphere are the orientable surfaces. Okay. But a Mobius strip is not a surface. Okay. What do you mean by Mobius strip? So so you see in the internet also. Now here the main important part is what? Parameterization of the surface. Okay. So if you are given the surface, if you can parameterize it, so that we have to do. How to find? Okay. So first we'll note this here. Okay. So the volume integral. Okay. So using volume integral, we can find volume. We can find volume of a cube. volume of a cube. You can find volume of a cube. Okay, or you can find the volume. Okay, so now the parametric equation of parameterization of the cone z is equal to root of x square plus y square, 0 less than z less than 1. Okay, so we write the parameterization of all. Okay, so r bar of r theta, okay, so this is what r cos theta I bar plus r sin theta j bar plus r k bar. Okay, so now one thing is that we will write that also here. Okay, we will write this what mod of r u bar r bar cross r theta bar. So this is what root 2 r. Okay, root 2 r. This is root 2 r. Just remember this. So we write this here now. Okay, so r bar of this cross r bar of theta is r root 2. Okay, so this is the important here. This modulus of this one is what? Modulus of r1 is what? R square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta plus r square. Okay, so okay, so we will write here what? R bar of r theta modulus is what then? R square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta plus r square. But r square, if you take common, the sin square theta plus cos square theta is what? R square plus r square is root 2 r square. Okay, and root of 2 r square is nothing but what? Root 2 r. The same thing here. This is also okay. The same thing here. Okay. Okay. Now next example. Parameterization of the sphere x square plus y square plus z square is equal to a square. Okay, so that is what? It is a sphere. So r bar of theta pi now, this is because radius is given, so no need r. So this is what? Theta phi, r bar of theta phi or phi theta. Okay, so this is what? A cos theta sin phi I bar, a sin theta sin phi j bar plus a cos phi k bar. This range is very important. This is what? Theta 2 pi, and this is what? 0 less than pi less than pi only, less than equal to pi only. Okay, so this range is very important. Okay, range of this. Okay, so note that here range of theta. See, this is cos theta sin theta. Whatever this pi is what? The third component is your pi. The range is what? This. If the third component is theta, then you have to change the roles of the this. This will be what then? Cos pi sin theta. A sin phi sin theta here. Then this is a cos theta. Then you have to take the range of this. Okay. So you should take the care of this one. Also we write the mod of r bar of theta cross r bar of phi. So this will be a square. Okay, so we write that value also. So that is what? A square sin phi. A square sin phi. A square sin phi. Okay, this value will be a square sin phi. Okay, next. Next, the parameterization of a cylinder of height h and radius a and radius a and radius a. So this is what r bar of theta z. For cylinder, is what x square plus y square is equal to a square, and whatever the z here. Okay, so z is equal to some b or something. This is a plane. Okay, so the parameter equation what? This is the circle. That means what? A cos theta I bar plus a sin theta j bar plus z k bar. So the range of theta is 0 less than theta less than equal to 2 pi. Full circle is there. Okay. So next, you should remember all the parameterization. So it is given in the book also. You can see this parameterization of the ellipse of the not ellipse, elliptic paraboloid, elliptic paraboloid. X is equal to 5y square plus 2z square minus 10. So x is a function of y and z. Actually, what we have to do here, this is in the 3 dimension. Okay, so these are the 3 variables. We have to convert it into the 2 variable. Because this is what surface area is what it is in the double integral. Okay, so that means we have to convert the 3 variable into 2 variable. This is our aim. So now here what then? Your x is already in terms of y and z. So that means what here? This is what yz. This is your what yz. Is what then? X is equal to 5y square plus 2z square minus 10 I bar plus y j bar plus z k bar. These are the parametric equations because this is converted into 2 variable now. 3 variable converted into 3 variable. Okay. Same thing here. Whatever z is equal to something function of y, function z is equal to a function of x and y. Then this will what then x y only. Okay. So whatever this x x I bar plus y bar and your z is what is the function of x y. If your y is equal to this in terms of x and z, then this will be x z. Okay. This will be x I bar plus this function will be in terms of x and z, and this will be what then z k bar. Okay. So note that this for the parametric equation for this. Okay, z is equal to f of x, f of yz. Okay, x is equal to f of xy, or z is equal to f of xy, y is equal to f of xz, something like this. Then you have to write all those things. So you have to write a parametric equation like this. Okay. So parameterization for x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 30. So we have seen this parametric equation of the sphere now. This is the sphere. Over the here what replace we have to replace a is equal to root 30 only. Okay. So this is root 30. Okay. This is same thing now. Okay. I will not write this here. So this is what root 30 cos theta sin phi, root 30 this, and the range of these are same. Okay. So these are the parametric equation for the sphere. Okay. So only what we have to write a is equal to root 30. Parametric equation for the cylinder y square plus z square is equal to 25. Okay. So that means there is no x. So you are free now. So this is what r bar of x theta will be then, because radius of the sphere is given to you. So this is what then x I bar plus y square plus z square is equal to 5. That means it is a circle. So and radius is what 5. So this is what 5 cos theta j bar plus 5 sin theta k bar, 0 less than theta less than 2 pi. Okay, so this is very important now here. Okay, now next parameterization. Parameterization for the plane, or the plane 7x plus 3y plus 4z is equal to 15. Okay, so now here you can easily convert one variable into other two variable. Very easily you can convert this. That means what, I will convert z in terms of x and y. So I will write the x y only. Okay, so this is what x y. Okay, so this is what then x I bar plus y j bar plus, what is the value of z then? Z is what? So 1 by 4, 15 minus 7x minus 3y k bar. Okay, so this is this. Okay, you may write this as x y 15 by 4 minus 7 by 4x minus 3 by 4 y. You may write like this. This also you may write this like this. Okay, so here also you may write this what? You may write this what? A cos theta sin phi, comma a sin theta sin phi. Okay, comma, okay, a cos phi. This is also way of writing the vector. This is also way of writing the vector. Okay. So in this way, the other plane, for other plane also you can write this. Okay. So for cylinder also you can write this. Just see the examples here. Okay, the surface area of the cone z is equal to root of x square plus y square, 0 less than z less than is directly we write the value of this one. Okay, so is root 2 pi is root 2 pi is root 2 pi. So here we will note that suppose r bar of r cross r bar of theta is equal to minus r cos theta I bar minus r sin theta j bar plus r k bar. Suppose this is okay. So then mod of r bar of r cross r bar of theta is what? This is root 2 r. This is root 2 r. Okay. So if then, okay, then easily you can find, because what is this is a vector. You can find a modulus of this vector also. Okay. So this r bar of this, suppose the value is provided, then area is what? The surface area is what? Double integral over r mod of r bar cross r theta bar d, yes, okay, or dr, okay, ds. So this is same as what? 0 to, what is the range of this? Range of theta, range of r is 0 to 1, 0 to 2 pi. This is what? Root 2 r d theta dr, or this is same as 0 to 2 pi, 0 to 1, root 2 r d theta dr d theta, and the value of this one is what? The value of this one is root 2 pi. Root 2 pi. Note that is for the cone. Okay. So you have provided this. Suppose root 2 r is provided to you. Okay. So then you can write this. Directly you can write the value of this one. Okay. Okay, so now next, just do all the problems, solve problems. Okay, the surface area of the sphere also. Okay, the surface area of the sphere x square plus y square plus z square is equal to a square plus z square is equal to a square. We have calculated this, just we are writing that. Okay, 4 pi is 4 pi a square. Okay, so you know that the surface area of the sphere is 4 pi a square. Okay, so this is the standard formula actually. So now, so this is for the scalar function, but if you want to find the surface integral for the scalar function, okay, suppose, so we write all the formulas first. For a smooth surface S defined parametrically as r bar of uv is equal to f of uv I bar plus g of uv j bar plus h of uv k bar. uv belongs to r and a continuous function g of x y z defined on S, then the surface integral. In the previous part we have seen the surface area. Now we see here surface integral. Okay, surface integral of G over S is, okay, surface integral of over S G of x y z ds ds or d sigma, okay, d sigma is equal to surface integral over R G of f of uv h of uv g of uv h of uv, because your x is what? X is f of uv, y is g of uv, and z is x y z. Okay, so this, and you have to multiply by this. Okay, du dv, just like a Jacobian. Okay, so what here, this is parametric equation. What you have to do, you have to find r bar of v, that means partial derivative with respect to u, and partial, you have to take the cross product of that one, you have to take the modulus of that one, that means the scalar quantity. Okay, here the limits of u and v are important here to evaluate this. Okay, also okay, so we'll write this. For this is very important formula for a surface S given implicitly by f of x y z is equal to c, x is equal to c, then the surface integral of g of x y z d sigma is equal to double integral over r. That means here what? The parameterizations are given here. So what here? The surface is given implicitly in terms of x, y, z. Okay, so we cannot find the parameterization of that. Suppose we cannot find the parameterization of this one. Okay, then you can find the gradient of the function. Okay, so we use that gradient of the function. So actually this is the normal vector unit. This is the normal vector actually. Okay, so this is what g of x, y, z, we are putting this as it is, g of x, y, z, and this is what grad f upon grad f dot P bar. Okay, so P bar may be write as N bar also. Okay, so this is dA. This is dA. Okay, so for dA, dA means x dy. Okay, so dy dz whatever this is depend on the x y z now. Okay, so where what this is P bar is the unit normal vector, and this dot product should not be 0. So this is the condition there. Okay, so for a surface as z is equal to f of x y, z is equal to f of, or x is equal to f of x is equal to f of y z, or y is equal to f of x z, something like this. Then double integral over, that means surface integral of g of x y z d sigma. So you should remember all the formulae. So double integral over r g of x y, and z is what? Z is equal to f of x y. So we write here f of x y root of 1 plus fx square fy square dx dy. Okay, so dx dy, because this is a function of x and y, so dx dy. So if what here depend on this, if this is function of yz, then here yz dy dz. So here you have to convert this yz. Okay. So you should remember all these surface integral, formula for the surface integral. Okay. So take the care of all the parts of here. Okay. So if f bar is equal to f1 I bar plus f2 j bar plus f3 k bar is a vector field in space S, and S is the surface, Z is equal to f of xy, then the surface integral over S, surface integral f bar ds is equal to double integral over r f bar dot, okay, we'll write this only, then the surface integral of f bar over S is double integral over r minus f1 fx minus f2 fy plus z means here f3 as it is now, plus f3 as it is. Okay, dx dy. Remember this as a formula. This is also remember that if S is the surface, parameter is by this is Z. Parameter is by r bar of UV, then r bar of u bar cross r bar of u bar is normal to S. This is normal to S, and ds is equal to mod of r u bar cross r v bar du dv. Okay, so value of ds is this. So you should remember this. What is meant by R bar? What is the meaning of this cross product? It is the normal to the S. If you normalize this, then this is the unit normal vector to S. That means if you like this, if you write this cross R of U bar is what, then you can write this is unit normal to S. Unit normal to S, because you have normalized this. So if it is not there, then this will be what? The normal to S only. Okay. And ds, you are putting the ds as in terms of uv, you are putting ds as this. Okay. While solving the surface integral, we did this. Okay. So we are not solving the examples on it, because the examples on it are very complicated. So actually you can write the surface integral over S is like this. Okay. So double integral over S f bar dot n bar ds. This is the surface integral of A over S. Okay. So this also you may write, this is what, double integral over S f bar dot ds bar also. This is the surface integral. So S is the smooth node that. Surface integral is what? F bar dot ds bar. Okay. So this is f bar dot n bar dot f bar dot n bar. This is ds, and ds you can express ds is what? This you can express. Okay. So flux is what? Okay. So flux is the surface integral over S f bar dot ds bar. Okay. This is same as double integral over S f bar dot n bar ds. Okay. Okay, and this is same as then in terms of u and v. So this is in terms of r then. Okay. So f bar dot n bar ru bar du dv. You may write this. Okay, but we don't need this, the plus. So it is depend on the problem now, whether we have to take that modulus of r, this whether we have to take the value of ds or this. For this surface, parameterization is that, then ds is this. Okay. We'll write this. Okay. If S is parameterized by r bar of uv, then surface integral of S f bar dot ds bar is same as double integral over r f bar of uv. That means you have to write x equal to f of uv. This is what r bar of uv means, what? F of uv I bar plus g of uv j bar plus h of uv k bar. Okay. So this is what, and then you have to write this r u bar cross r v bar du dv. Okay. So this is the meaning of this parameter surface integral. This is the surface integral. So this flux also you can write this as double integral over r if it is the implicit function f bar dot g upon n bar dA. Okay. So this is the not there. Okay. So this is also the flux. So all these are actually formulae. Here what? This chapter is contains all the formulas only. Okay. So and the problems are very complicated in this problem. In this chapter, the problems are very complicated. So just concentrate on the statement of the theorem only. Okay. Or the statement of the theorem, the formula for the surface integral over surface integral for vector valued function and so on. Okay, so write a note for this one. If C is a boundary of the portion of the plane twice x plus y plus z is equal to in the first octant traverse counterclockwise then the unit vector n bar to the surface enclosed by the curve C is. So you have to find the unit normal vector to this surface. Okay, so that means what? This is your phi of xyz. Phi of xyz is what? Twice x plus y plus z is equal to 2. Okay, minus 2. Okay, minus 2. Or you may write this is twice x plus y. Okay, so grad phi is nothing but the normal vector. Normal to the surface. So grad phi means what? Dou phi by dou x is what? 2I bar plus j bar plus k bar. Because of dou phi by dou x I bar plus dou phi by dou y j bar plus dou phi. And you have to find unit normal vector. Unit vector. So that means you have to divide by its norm. So what is the norm of this one then? This is what? 2 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. So that is what? Root 4 root 6. This is root 6. So 1 by root 6. This is what then? 1 by root 6 twice I bar plus j bar plus k bar. So if this is the surface like this, then this will what? So you can find this then. You can also find this. Okay, no problem for this one. This is the 4x. This is your twice y. This twice y. So you can apply this formula twice x square plus y square plus z square is equal to whatever the denominator may be. Don't take the care of this one. But if your surface like this, then you can find a unit normal vector to the surface if the equation of the surface is given to you. Okay, so note that this. For the plane it is very easy, therefore I have taken the example of the plane. So there may be any examples of like this, maybe parabola, maybe hyperbola, maybe this one. Y is equal to something what? Y is equal to x square plus z square, something like this. So you can find a normal vector, just find dou phi by dou x, dou phi by dou y. So that gradient of the phi, that is the normal vector. Grad phi is the normal to the surface. It is the normal to the surface. Okay, grad phi, meaning of the grad phi. So if f bar is equal to y square x square I bar minus 2j bar plus x square z square k bar, then the plus across the rectangular surface y is equal to 0, minus 1 less than 2, 2 less than equal to z less than equal to 7, in the direction of minus j bar is. What is the plus then? Actually plus. Okay, so there y is equal to 0 you have to put. Okay, so f bar dot minus j bar, and function range of this is what in terms of x and this. So I will write this is what minus 1 to 2 and 2 to 7. This is the range of z. Okay, dz dx. So what is this then? Minus 1 to 2. Okay, minus 1 to 2 to z. 2 to 7. Okay, 2 to 7. Okay, so dot product is what? Minus minus become plus now. This is twice dz dx. Okay, so now this is a constant and this is the double. So limits are also constant. So I can write this is what limits. These are limits are for x. So this is minus 1 to 2. These are the limits for this because what this is the constant. Okay, so you can separate this. You can write this as what 2 into minus 1 to 2 dx 2 to 7 dz. You can write this. Okay, easily you can convert it. So this is what then? This is what 2 to 7. Okay, so this is 2, this is 3. 2 minus of minus 1 is 3, and this is 5 minus 2 is 7 minus 2 is 5. So this is what 15. So this is 30. Your answer is 30. Okay, whatever this here no problem for this one. Suppose here then this is twice x suppose. So then you get here what? Twice x. Then you have to integrate then. Then this the same thing here. Then you have to write x. Then this is what? X square by 2. Okay, your z will be as it is. Then no problem for this one. Okay. So that means what here? Suppose you have the integration like this: minus 1 to 2, 2 to 3, x square y square dx dy. Suppose. Okay, so these are the limits of x, these are the limits of y, and this is the product. This is the product. So you can separate this. You can write like this. This is what? Minus 1 to 2 y square dy. Then this is what? 2 to 3 x square dx. You can write this, and easily you can integrate this. Easily you can integrate this. Suppose you have this example 0 to 1, 0 to all are same now. This is what? So this is what? X plus y plus z. Suppose this is dx, dy, dz. Doesn't matter because all the limits are same. Okay. So how I can write this? This I can separate this. So this is what? X dx, dy, dz. Now this is 0, 0, 0 to 1, 0 to 1. So this I can write. This is 1, 1. This is y. This is what? Z. This is dx, dy, dz. Okay. So you can separate like this. Okay. So I can write this is what? 0 to 1 x dx. 0 to 1 just dy. 0 to 1 dz. Okay. Same thing you can do for next one. So this is what then? X square by 2. Okay. So this is what? 0 to 1. Then this is what? This is what then? This is what? Y. 0 to 1. Then this is what? 0 to 1. So this is 1, 1. No problem for this one. Okay. So this is half. So if I write this is twice x, twice z, then this 2 get cancelled then. Okay. So this is 1 then only. This is 1 then only. So that means what? This is what? 1 plus 1 plus 1. So this integral is 3. This integral is 3. Okay. So you can do like this. You can use your own idea to evaluate the integral like this. Okay. So for double integral is there. For double integral is there 0 to 1, 0 to 2, x square, 0 to pi suppose, 0 to pi, sin y, dy dx suppose. You have to evaluate this integral. So you can use this partly because what? This is the product. This is the product. And the limits are constant. If limits are not constant, then you cannot separate this. Those limits are constant, therefore you can separate this. So these are the limits of x. These are the limits of y because y is there first. Okay. Therefore these are the limits of y. Okay. So we can write then 0 to 1 x square dx, 0 to pi sin y dy. Okay. You can integrate it. This is what then? X cube by 3, 0 to 1. This is what? Minus cos y, 0 to pi. Okay. So this is then 1 by 3. So first you have to put pi. You have to put pi. Okay. So cos pi minus 1 become plus 1 now. Minus. So this is cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. So this is minus 1. So this is then what? 2 by 3. Your answer is 2 by 3. In this way you can evaluate the integral very easily. Within 1 minute you can solve this. Within 1 or 2 minutes you can solve this integral. Double integral is there. Okay. So that we have seen in the last semester also. So I hope that you understand this one. For this chapter, so all the formulas are there. Lot of formulas are there. So you have to take the care of that one. Okay. So I hope that you understand this one. Just remember all the formulas and the statement of the theorem also. So here actually there is no statement of the statement is not there. Okay. Actually, all of the formulas are here only. To find the surface integral of a scalar function and the surface area. So these formulas are very important. There are the three formulas for the surface integral and for the surface area. Okay. Also, there is a formula for surface integral over vector field. So that formula is very simple. Only one formula is there for the flux of the for to find the flux of the vector. Okay. So I hope that you understand this one. Now we'll stop here. Thank you.